Here are all the bugs, bug fixes, and hidden changes in the new season of Rainbow Six Siege. In the new season, you will no longer be able to run into windows. At the top of the test server patch notes, they have this thing called Window Blocker. To reduce toxicity and spawn peeking, players will no longer be allowed to navigate onto window ledges. Vaulting and hot breaching through windows will not be affected. So of course I was going to go check to see how they actually patched it. And to my shock, they didn't. I was still able to run into the window. So I went to go reread the patch notes. Players will no longer be allowed to enter windows. Shit. Just kidding. They actually released a new test server update today, which actually added window blockers to the game. So now when you run into the windows, you'll hit an invisible barrier. Here are some more of the notable things that they patched in the new season. Here on the live server, if you try to open this wall, it will break the reinforcement, but not the actual soft part of the wall. Now if I try to open this wall in test server, it's going to actually fully open. Good job, Ubisoft. Currently on the live servers, when you shoot your own Goyo canister, you get plus 15 for popping the Goyo, but minus 10 for breaking a team gadget. Now on the test server, you will no longer get that minus 10. On Canal, this floor lost its texture, this hatch lost its color, and this hatch is rotated the wrong way. This parkour line was patched. They also patched this parkour line. Tragedy. In the new season, lasers also got updated. For reference, this is what lasers currently look like on the live servers. Just teleports to the middle of your crosshair. When you start sprinting, it teleports away. You can see it doesn't move as much. It's less lively. Also very buggy. It's just gone. Now when you sprint, they'll actually point the way your gun is pointing. They also update a lot more than the old lasers. However, they're still not completely fixed, though. The laser pointer's on the left side of the gun, yet my laser is on the right side of my gun. And if you remember a video I made a while back, they had a lot of issues with desyncing, so let's see if that's fixed now. So on ADS, I'm going to shoot a bullet where my laser is server side. Nope. It's still unsynced. However, if I ADS, let's see if that changes it. Nope. Which is kind of weird because, yesterday it actually was fixed, and I believe the update they released today has rebroken it. So it is probably going to be fixed by the time live server comes out. Shotguns will also receive a buff in the new season. They're going to be reducing the pellet spread of certain shotguns, as well as reducing the first shot recoil on certain semi-auto shotguns. First up is ADS with Jackal's primary shotgun, and you can see there's a fairly massive reduction in pellet spread. Now this is the un-ADS pellet spread, and it almost looks like the test server un-ADS pellet spread is about same to ADS on live server. Next up is Smoke's shotgun, which is surprising because it's already very good. But you can see here, the ADS changes are only very minor, so this will probably improve its consistency by a little bit. And the un-ADS change is even more minor, but you can tell that the groupings are a little bit tighter. Next is the M870, and as you can see, it was a very minor change to its ADS pellet spread. However, the un-ADS pellet spread has had a notable improvement. This is the most surprising one by far. They buffed Doc's shotgun. This is already one of the most powerful shotguns in the game, so it didn't really feel like it needed a buff. But as you can see, both the ADS and un-ADS pellet spread has been dramatically reduced. This is Ella's shotgun while ADS, which has only been minorly improved. The Sausage also had a reduction in pellet spread while ADS, which was only minor. And finally, the most powerful shotgun in the game, the Supernova, has had its un-ADS pellet spread fairly dramatically reduced. And finally, here are the bugs that the community has found so far on the test server. Whenever you use Maverick's torch, it plays the sound of Ying's shotgun shooting. Hold on, I have an idea. Alright, let me try this. Next bug is, when Blackbeard reloads with the DMR, his shield just goes behind him. However, when you reload as Blackbeard, it doesn't look like your shield's on your back, but in reality it is. Another bug with reloading is, if you get your gun down to one bullet, and then shoot it, you can then reload behind your shield. Oddly enough, when you do this reload bug, it actually shows the correct reload animation. Somewhat correct. Also, if you break a wall with Smoke Shotgun, your game is going to freeze. You can only prep a window by shooting out the bottom corner and punching it twice. You now actually have to punch the window twice. Cav lost her silencer. Just kidding, it's a visual bug. If you punch one of Scopos' inactive shells, when she switches, she'll get flung.